Hello.
Hello, it's James here at British Gas. How can I help?
Hi. Good afternoon. My name's Matt Goodman. If I give you a customer account number, would that help you?
You can do, yeah?
Yeah. Cool. It's A40966746.
And do you have an email on your account?
Yeah. It's mattg80@outlook.co.com.
Perfect. So just confirm your full postcode for me.
Charlie Bravo 4 Echo Whiskey.
Perfect. It's just going to load everything up now for us.
Awesome.
And what is it I can help you with?
Right. What it is, I set up a payment plan at the beginning of end of March, beginning of April. And the first payment was meant to be £15, then £25 thereafter. I made a £25 payment on the 2nd of April when my money went in. I've since looked at. I've had an email come in today saying you cancelled my repayment plan because I didn't keep up with the repayments, but I have kept up with the repayments. So what I've had to do is I've gone back through my emails, and I can see you've set up a repayment plan, but the dates are all wrong on the payment plan. It said I should have been 1563 on the first. I did a 25 one, and the lady said it didn't matter if I paid more. But the payment schedule is all off. It's meant to be on the 21st of each month and then 14 days after. Okay.
Okay. So I can see the first payment was on the 23rd of March. And then the next one, for some reason, it was saying it was going to be then the 7th of April.
No. Sorry, the 2nd of April. Because that went through on the 2nd of April. It's £25.
Yeah, so I'm saying is though the source date, so when they was notifying the bank, that is when they was going to be taking the payment.
No, because I'm doing the manual payment. I'm doing the payment manually through my banking app every time my money goes in, because my money goes in on the 21st and then 14 days after. But if the date lands on a weekend or a bank holiday, then the payment changes. Hence the reason why I haven't set up any agreed dates, other than it will be on the 21st guaranteed. Now, what I've also noticed that you've put on here is a reference number for the payment plan.
Yeah, so when they set up a payment plan, they would automatically send you a reference number.
Right.
So that every time you would make that payment, that reference number, as long as you let us know exactly, so when you're actually going through the process and the payments,
Right.
if you're doing it off the payment plan, it would ask you for that reference number.
Right. Okay. I now know where the mistake has happened.
You just made the £25 payment onto the account and not off the payment plan.
Yes, that's what's happened because I've kept my old the banking thing.
Account number.
Yes, I know. I now know what's happened. Yeah. I can see where, but the £25 payment was made on the 2nd of April.
Right, it just said the source date was the 2nd, but the date it was meant to have gone on was the 7th.
Yes.
That is the reason why it said it on there.
Okay, but what I'm
one of the reasons why it didn't come up.
Right. Well, what I'm going to do is I can change the banking thing, the reference number, and then that way.
You actually have to do is you have to reset that payment plan back up. Just because with that payment plan already been cancelled,
right.
When they set up a new one for you, the reference number would change.
Oh, right, okay.
Give me 1 second.
Because I just can't be doing with the stress and aggravation when I had everything set up, and it's only now that I didn't look at the email about the payment plan because the lady had said, yes, when you get your money, put the £25 a fortnight in, and it will get sorted out.
Yeah, so normally that would have worked fine on there. Just give me a second.
So at the moment, I'm £322.63 outstanding.
No, 302.63 according to the account.
Okay.
Obviously because it would would have been originally 32763.
That's it.
But you've had 2 payments on there. Obviously because they've then put the repayment on again. Plus your final bill was put on there, which was the 159.98. So that was on there. So.
Well, the thing is as well, I don't know if this bill was an estimate or not. So if I can, what? Hold on. Let me go into my Octopus Energy because I don't. When did I? January. Sent Octopus Energy.
Yeah, so the final bill is based on the reading we got from your new supplier once they've taken over. Because these are all based on actual reads on the smart meter.
Right. Okay. Well, the meter reading on the 20th of January was 08844.
The one we've got on here as actual DC closing was 8832.1. The extra would have been for the new supplier to start charging. That
Right.
was the reading that Optus took when they took over at the midnight.
Right. Okay. Because my electricity bill being like 750 odd quid for 3 months is just. Do you know what I mean? That's just not good at all, mate. So. Right. So what do I need to do then? Do I need to set up another payment plan, or do I need to go into my banking app and change the reference number?
With you on here for you. So it says before continuing, please do the following checks. So you as a non-direct debit customer, obviously before continuing, yeah, done that, yeah. Okay.
Well, the thing is, I was actually I was on a direct debit, but after I set up the direct debit, you then sent about 8 days later, you sent me an email saying that you're changing the direct debit to £150 a month, and I'm like, well, no, because that's not what was agreed, and that was why the direct debit got cancelled. So.
Right. So what is it going to work out in a month you'll be paying off?
£50 a month. It's £25 a fortnight. Was what I agreed, because I get my benefit money on the 21st, and then every 14 days after.
So it works out £50 a month.
Yeah, £25 a fortnight. Because the original payment plan was 1563, then 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, and 24 and 24 all the way up to the zero balance.
So it works out if you're because it says on here if you're doing it as £50, then that saying is that it's going to take 7 months to pay. what day was it you said you get paid normally? The 21st?
Yeah, 21st.
Right.
So it's every time I set something up with...
now come out on the 20th. So the first payment due is now going to be on the 21st of May, 2026.
Right.
The only reason for that is because it's within a certain time period. I can't set it for April.
Right. Okay. But if I make the payment, it's not going to cause a problem, is it?
No. So when it comes to the reference number, as long as you use that reference number, any payment you make will just come off. So if you had a month where you was a little bit short and you didn't want to pay off the full amount, you could then look at doing it that way. So you'd just be able to then reduce the amount of what you're paying back.
Right.
Because then the reducing will always do that.
Right.
So it says on here, the original end date should be the 21st of November 2026. Now it says, obviously, just to confirm, you're agreeing to move the 302.63 to a fixed repayment plan, which will be paid back at £50 per month. This will be paid in full in 7 months, which will be on the 21st of November 2026.
Correct.
If you're okay to proceed, I'll get this set up in the next few minutes.
Yes, please.
Now, just to advise, so this will be reported on the credit file as an arrangement, which will indicate that the outstanding balance is to be paid back in instalments. This can be viewed negatively by other lenders for 6 months. The status of the account will not change, and then assuming that you've kept the arrangement, the account will then show up to date. So when the debt has been paid, your account will stop being reporting as an arrangement and will show settled with zero balance for the time period when the arrangement did report will show for 3 years afterwards.
Right. Okay.
So on the next part on here,
Right. Is the reference number going to be RP?
it'll tell me in a moment what the reference number is.
Oh, right. So it's going to do a complete new reference number and all.
Yeah. So the first payment or the first payments that would work out. So in May would be on the 21st of the 5th, 2026. It would obviously be paid for, which would work out as £52.63. Every payment after that would work out at £50.
Right. Okay.
So as long as the £50 has been paid within that time scale, you'll be fine.
Okay. That's okay, because I'll be making payments on the 21st of this month and then every 14 days. So it'll be paid off before November, I can assure you that. And what with it being the summer coming up, I'm not going to have any heating on or anything like that. So I'll be able to make probably even more payments. But I just want to get it at £50 a month, and then that way I know where I am.
It's just loading the last couple of bits up now.
No worries.
I apologise about the
Nah, you're alright, mate. It's not your problem. It's the way of the world with this technology stuff this day and age.
Right, so at the moment, it's not actually produced a reference number for it. So, what I'm going to say to yourself is, so I can give you the case number that I've obviously set it up on, and we can chase it up tomorrow to double check. Just because it could take, like I say, just because it's not coming up at the moment, it does say it's in progress, it's already been done, it's set up, but it's just not generated that reference number just yet.
Right.
So all I was just going to say was, just because it's not come up straight away, it has been set up, but I just don't want to keep you on the line for 45 minutes
Yeah,
if it
alright.
doesn't then show up.
Alright.
If I give you the case number, at least you then, if you have to ring up tomorrow and you say, look, obviously this is the case number for the, I spoke to James yesterday, this is the case number, we set it up as a payment plan, but it was just, it's not come up with a reference number to be able to pay it that way. So if you've got a pen and paper ready,
I have, yes.
5030
Yep.
7751.
So that's 50307751, yeah?
Yeah, and that was created at 1704.
Awesome. Nice one. Right, but that should actually send me an email to say that this new payment plan would have been set up, wouldn't it?
It should send you an email on there for you to say everything has been set up. So that might also have your reference number. It might say this is the reference number you're going to need. If it doesn't actually send it, don't worry, because what we can also do on our side is, if needed, we can then chase it up if needed tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
But that, been set up to be able to do that for you on the 21st, like we agreed, and then obviously 14 days after that.
Awesome. You're a legend.
Not a problem. You take care, won't you? Enjoy the rest of your evening.
And you, mate. Have a good one. Cheers, fella. Thank you.
No worries, you will.
Bye-bye.
Take care.